On you guys, it's your boy 3 Stacks in this thing, baby, representing Team Kings of Games. I've got another episode of Build a Board Workshop coming for you guys. This is Season 1, Episode 2. Flawless Perfection is the name of this episode, and it is going to be debuting and showcasing the newest variation of Herald of Perfection in action. I will be building boards with you guys today, so I wanted to be a little bit more instructive on this workshop. So this one's going to be more or less a combo tutorial, more so than just flexing, showing how crazy and explosive the deck can be. Because the first episode was basically flexing, just showing, a crazy compilation of a hybrid variant deck that I've been experimenting with, which was Lunalight Dinos, which is it's still pretty litty. But now I want to try different approaches for every episode, so this one's going to be a bit more instructive. So this is like a combo tutorial, you guys. So we're going to start with like basics, like 1, 2, 3, we're going to go up. So I want to start on the lower number combos, and then the 2, 3, 4, when you get to more cards, obviously the combos are longer, more explosive, produce better results. But I will say, before we get started into this, I want to go ahead and give some shout outs. First of all, shout outs to custom field centers, and make sure that if you guys are in the market for field centers, that you guys definitely look into custom field centers. Also, customfieldcenters@gmail.com. Not only do they do proxy Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which is actually freaking insane because you can get custom cards made for yourself that Konami wouldn't even make for you, but they do field centers. They also can make them prismatic rare, which is pretty sick as well. They make tokens, anime standard, I think full body as well. Even can do like character ones, like they just do, like, it's pretty lit, bros. It really is. And also just want to let you guys know that I do also have a Patreon and a PayPal, and I would really appreciate you if you guys can show some love to your boy, because I definitely do show love to you guys, and I would really appreciate to get some love back that isn't verbal, you feel me? Because my love is work, not just verbal, you feel me? But no matter what, I'm always going to do what I've been doing for literally years. Thank you, guys. And without further ado, let's get started. So we're going to start off with the infamous 2-card combo. That's one of the most consistent in my deck. It's one of the easiest ways to win Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, it's really one of the easiest ways to just win in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like a bombshell to me. I feel like this is just an FTK combo right here, because this locks out, I would say, over 80% of the meta. To prevent your opponent from activating any card effects, and to prevent your opponent from special summoning monsters, here's what you're left to do. Normal summon and tribute summon. Why? Because you can't special summon no more, and monster effects, spell effects, and trap effects are no longer available to you because Herald is on board. And stopping them from being activated, is sometimes better than just like hitting them while they're on the field, And it's just a really powerful lock. It can be stopped by Dark Roller no more, so that's just a thing. People are gonna drop in the comment being ignorant, like we didn't know that. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's normal summon Geldagra, activate his effect twice. Send Herald to Arclight twice, and what we're going to do is we're going to grab Benton, and we're going to specifically grab Dawn. You need multiple copies of Dawn for this 2-card combo. So you're going to resolve Dawn's banish effect once and resolve Benton's effect twice. Then you're going to pre-prep for a Dawn and a Herald. And this 2-card combo is going to get you 4 fairies engraved for Christia as well. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to ritual summon. You're going to summon your first copy of Herald, tributing Benton off, summon him in any column you want because he's link fodder. Banish this Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. Chainlink 1 is going to be Benton, Chainlink 2 Dawn. Banish to add, and then use her effect to search. What? Another copy of Herald of Perfection, of course, because you're using him as link fodder. And you want to leave him on the field towards the end of the combo so you at least have protection, because remember, the other 3 cards in your hand could be fairies for hand trap fodder. You never know. So activate. We're going to tribute Benton off this time and just hard summon him. Let her hit the grave. We will not banish to add. So that's going to be 3 fairies engraved. Benton's effect is going to search. This is a pretty simplistic combo, but I want you guys to etch this into your memory as Herald of Perfection players, because this is one of the easiest wins you can get at a regionals. If you just master this combo in and out, it's just like Zodiac Barrage and Interrupted Kaiju Slumber back in the day. That's the best way to put it. It was that real quick, instant 2-card combo that you knew was just going to have such a high ceiling that it would nearly wrap the deal. Like, it would just, like, wrap things up and just, like, seal the deal nearly every time it resolved. And this is one of those combos that, when it happens, like, think of Orcus, Sky Strikers, like, their Sky Strikers will have cards that play like Widows, but hello, Herald. So you need a counter trap or not a Kaiju or a Lava Golem, because you can't special. So you need very specific outs, and some of the cards that people side deck conventionally don't even break this board. So you've got the search. Now you're going to link these 2 off to get exactly the amount of fairies you need in your grave. We're going to summon a generic link. My extra deck's pretty thinned out because I share all my staples, so I'm just going to put Nightmare Phoenix there as the generic link to a choice, or you could put IP Masquerena. Phoenix just big, and then you'll count up your fairies. You've got 2 arcs, you got a Benton, You got a Herald. What you want to do is target Herald in your grave with Christia so that you're not losing an extra negate to Call by the Grave for no reason. So that Call by the Grave does not have synergy to this board. So don't target your Ben 10, because you target your Ben 10, right? You add it off Christia. Your opponent can just shotgun a Call by the Grave on standby, and now you have to waste a negate on a card that you shouldn't even have had to negate. You feel me? So just do yourself a favor. If you have Heralds in hand, save them for last. That's what I always do. It's just the smartest thing to do as a competitive player. Just make sure you play around staples that you know everybody has in their deck. So let's move on to the next combo, you guys. That is also keep in mind that you do end this 2-card combo off with Herald, Christia, and a Link 2. So you generated a lot of advantage off those 2 cards, and also they did replace themselves with 1 Herald. So essentially, the other 3 cards in your hand can make other plays before you drop the Christia if you want to make a bigger board. But effectively, you're ending with 4 cards. So this is at the cost of 1 card. So this is like a pseudo 1-card combo. It's like a Predaplant with a discard. Think of it that way. So yeah, it's a pretty decent board, if I do say so myself. I mean, nobody's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Except True Dracos. Let's just keep it G. So next combo. Let's do a awkward little Ritual Sanctuary combo. This is one of the more interesting combos because I see this very often. It's like a weird reverse pre-prep combo. So this is a 3-card right here. So you activate Ritual Sanctuary. Just teach you guys how to play my deck, of course. Discard Dawn for cost. It's safe on Ash, because if they Ash it, you can go +1 under an Ash. So if they Ash this, you can still mitigate that a bit. Just in the terms of card economy, make sure your hand advantage is appropriate, because Ritual Summoning always requires 3 cards. Ritual Spell, Tribute Fodder, Ritual Monster. So just being able to +1 under an Ash just makes it safer. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to search Ben 10. Then we're going to activate the Preparation of Rites. We're going to grab ourselves Herald of Perfection, of course. And we're going to add Dawn from the graveyard to the hand, because that's an optional ability of prep. And our 3 cards have replaced themselves and transformed into these. And then, bam, summon Herald. Banish that. You know, add her back. And then search out your Eva. And that's that. And, you know, if you have other fairies in your hand, use that Eva to turn it into 3 extra negates. Another combo. Ooh. No. Let's do a really cool, fun one. Like one of those weird, how you get into a stick chair without even normal summoning combos. I do these a lot. These are the weird ones. So let's grab some. I'm gonna just make a. I'm gonna show you guys a really cool hand. Like it's something where you can pretty much do stick chair stuff without having like all the stick chair stuff. You'll see. Just trust. All right. So watch. So this is also a bonker hand. So I'm gonna show you guys how to like make a board off this hand too. This hand's pretty bonkers. No caps. All right, so we're gonna do this. This is how we're gonna make it happen. First thing we're gonna do is just go pre-prep, right? We're gonna pre-prep, grab Dawn. We're gonna grab Herald. We're gonna activate Ritual Sanctuary. We're gonna discard Dawn. We're gonna search Ben 10. Then we're gonna activate prep. We're going to search for another Benton, because we're about to Gale Dogra for Saphira. So we're going to search for, or in fact, let's not search for another Benton. No, yeah, that's correct, because it's another fairy, yeah. So grab her. Now let's just grab another Herald, screw it, because we can summon multiples. This is getting good, you guys. I'm getting excited, and I'm having the decision anxiety. If you guys know what decision-making anxiety is, when you play combo decks, you get decision-making anxiety sometimes when you have too many choices and you want to make the right one and all of them look good. Yeah, that's me right now. So add that from grave. All right. And let's go summon. Banish that. You know, same thing. Chilling 1, chilling 2. This deck is freaking fun, man. Obviously, grabbing the sovereignty. Normal. Dump twice. And this time we're going to get Saphira stuff. Saphira, Queen of the Dragons. We're going to go ahead and summon Saphira. But this is how we're going to do it. We're going to tribute Gale Dogra. We're going to tribute Star Seraph Scepter to summon Saphira. You're going to see, because you can actually bring him back from the graveyard. And that's where I messed up in this combo. I was being greedy. You're supposed to leave Benton. Like, you are supposed to. I know that for a fact. I just, like I said, I got excited, but I forgot to tell you guys, you really are not supposed to use Dawn's effect. You really are supposed to leave it in the grave, because also it's for her to be the 4th fairy and for this to be the 4th spell. So that was something that I messed up on my mistake, but I'm allowed to mess up. Why? Because it's my combo, you know? So I feel that I get that little space where you guys can't really bash me hard for messing up on my combo when you're trying to get it from me. So bam. Just make sure you guys don't make that same mistake I just made. So now we've led up to that point of the combo that I'm showing you guys. So you use your normal summon on Gale Dogger, but now you're about to go Stick Chair. So you basically resolve all your +1s and go like full, like, critical mass. It's like high velocity critical mass, basically. Like, you just accumulate so much advantage, and you put your opponent in a situation where they're about to get hand looped too, because this is what's about to happen. You're going to shuffle these 4. Oof! Look at this about to happen. My card's about to fly. Because this is about to go down. You're about to shuffle these 4. Like I said, you're about to shuffle these 4. Target that Scepter Engrave, and you're about to go off. And you're about to draw maybe another prep, because you got 3 preps back in your deck now. So prep's back at 3, baby, thanks to Ritual Sanctuary. Ooh, Herald's so broken. Alright, so, Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. You know, draw, it's a Manju. Nice, nice, nice. We need fairies anyways. This deck don't lose to Nibiru, so don't even say Nibiru. You summon Herald on your 2nd summon oftentimes. Whew, it's a Ritual Sanctuary. So with that, we have a pop now for Ritual Sanctuary. Ritual Sanctuary can be the pop. We can search and plus more, or we can hand loop our opponent. I say let's hand loop our opponent, honestly. So let's summon Ouroboros. We showed the math mech last time. If we had more materials, like, if we sacked and the Star Search hit another level 4, we would just go to the Math Mech and search a spell, which would be Pot of Desire, so we can +1 again. That's just a combo you guys can do. You could search Pot of Desires in this deck, because, you know, Stick Chair is nuts. So Scepter, target this, pop, draw. It's pre-prep, but we already used pre-prep. We just have another one for the follow-up. So detach, rip a card out of our opponent's hand. I say we transition to in-phase, use Saphir, rip another card out of our opponent's hand. And then you have 2 negates, so you negate 2 cards. If your opponent can still play, you know, that's fine. I didn't get too many fairies. I drew, you know, not so great. But it's still really, really good because you're already hand looping twice. You rip 2, negate 2. That's still insane. That's still highly competitive. It's not my best because I didn't draw great. I'm used to drawing better. But it's still ridiculous. I just showed you guys how you can... Because this is to contradict what people are always telling me about my deck. You have too many normal summons. I'm like, bro, I play my deck. If I had too many normal summons, I would have spoken up a long time ago. So it shows you guys you can do Gale Dogger and Star Surfs in the same turn. I had to figure it out on my own and force it to happen, which what means is I had to grab cards out of my deck and see what hand does it, and this is the hand that does it. So, yeah. I have to show you guys that. And I think what I want to do is another combo now. That was just like a really, really cool way to show you guys how the deck can go bonkers plus everywhere. Just do a whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of stuff. Alright, so let's show you guys the plus infinity combo. It's not really a plus infinity combo, but it's like a plus infinity test hand, really. Alright, this is gonna be probably one of the most bonker combos. Because this one, I definitely know that this one can, like, just do some nuts. Like, this can do some crazy things, man. This. Whew. I definitely be careful with my verbiage and my terminologies that I'm saying on YouTube right now. Just gotta stay kid-friendly. And there's haters out there. So, yeah, just gotta be careful. Don't give no ammunition to your haters, you guys. Be careful what you say, because they will take it and use it against you. Pre-prep. Dawn. Herald. Sank. Pitch Dawn. Search. Princess Katana. Hiya! Add. So that just like mitigates the discard for cost, so you keep your hand size proportionate to what it was in the beginning. And then you go Gale. 1, 2. And you're gonna go for Saphira stuff. Alright, and to make sure that Desires doesn't neg too much, I'm going to get Christia, Archlord Christia out of my deck first. So I'm going to activate Dawn, tribute this, summon him, banish this to add her back, and then search Christia. Then I'm going to resolve Desires. That's another thing, mitigating the issue with Desires. So a lot of the times, some of the bad things that get said about this deck, or some of the things people say, they just got to play the deck before you assume that it can. Because some people think Desires is bad in this deck. Some people think this deck plays too many normal summon. And I'm literally showing you video proof like that shows that it really ain't that bad, Captain. Don't knock it till you try it. So we're getting Christia. I'm not going to prep until after Desires because I just want to see how far we can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2. I got into another prep and a sovereignty. Ooh. Oh, snap, a sovereignty. Wait a minute. I think I can... Can I finagle that? How do I do that? How can I finagle that? There's got to be a way, right? Can we do stick chair? Let's see. Let me see. Himmelite, right? Right. Yeah. So let's go Himmelite. Ah, you know what I should have done though? I should have let the Benton. Yeah, that's what I should have done. I'm messing up. I should have let this fall. Should have just let the Benton fall because I could add this from grave to hand and get another Benton. That way, I could just not have to worry about loading my grave with that many fairies and still get the Benton anyway, so I'll just keep it. So I'm going to do it like that. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to do it like that. This Build-A-Board workshop, and you guys seeing me finagle some different kind of things as we working through it. But progressing it, it's looking good. So I think I'm going to just play it out that way because I see it to be more promising. So I'm going to play it out that way. I'm going to let it happen. I'm going to let the Don happen. We're going to play it out like that. But let's go ahead and continue with... Alright, so now we just going to do it like that. Because I actually like that one. I like how that plays out better. So add... Surprisingly, you know, none of the Bentons got banished. But I wasn't scared of that anyways. And then, you know, add the Dom back. And that works better. Now we have a Benton engraved. That's a fairy. You know, like, this is good. This is really, really good. Let's do this too. Let's go prep again. Let's grab a herald real quick. Because I think I could do a really, really nutty combo and make like a really, really savage board right now. I just have to manage my resources right because I have a whole lot, but it's like I just got to use them temperamentally, you know? Like I can't just search just to search. I got to draw a little bit, search, play a couple cards, and then do it like that so I can keep sure that my deck thinning is like a filter and not just going like file cards chronologically. Like I need to search a little bit and then grab some cards, you know? It just helps you to draw better if I'm making sense to anybody. So activate. This time we are going to banish the add back. So we're going to summon him, you know, banish, add Benton back. Search for sovereignty. Not sovereignty, search for a scepter. That's the only scepter left in the deck. So we're not going to sack off the stick chair like, you know, we would hope for. I'm going to link the Geld Dogger and this into a generic link too. So we'll just proxy another Nightmare Phoenix, you know, or IP Max Arena if that's what you guys have. And I'll definitely do it like... Oh, yeah, we're not supposed to do that. My bad. I'm over here thinking about... I'm doing the Christia combo. Because I was doing that so I could do the 4 fairies. I'm over here thinking about the pre-pep. I was about to count. I was literally about to fan my grave and be like, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And Christia ain't even my hand. My bad, y'all. We're doing this. We're doing Hymn of Light. Tribute these 2. That adds up to 6. Summon Saphira. My bad, family. Alright, so things is looking good right here. Alright, so summon Saphira. Okay. How many can we shuffle back? We don't need to do full stick chair combo. Oh, we do have Christia in that. That's why I was doing that. We really do have Christia in hand. So I'm just like getting too far ahead of myself. So let's see. She needs to stay up, and I don't want to risk it. So I'm not going to be greedy with the stick chair. That's what I'll say. So 1, 2, 3. I don't want to put Pop back, but him needs to stay engraved. Target. So let's just get a draw then. Get a draw, search another sovereignty, and we could do the same thing next turn. And you know what? We can make a link play too if we want to. Back to search. Chain. And then let's go special, draw. Get you a Geld Dogger. And then grab ourselves another sovereignty. And then make Christia work. Let's see. Let me check Saphira, because I think I might be able to finesse it. Let's see. You can ritual summon. During the end phase, if this card was ritual summoned this turn, or if a light monster is sent from your hand or deck to the graveyard while this card was face up on the field, you can activate one of these effects. This turn. Alright, I'm linking her off. If I'm incorrect, go ahead. Go ham. Go ahead. Go real sharp, you know. Go keyboard warrior on me. But I believe that's correct if I'm reading her. So I'm going to link her off. We're going to go into our proxy Nightmare Phoenix, right? If I'm incorrect, I promise you somebody's going to hop on their keyboard warrior status and let me know right now. So y'all don't even got to worry about trying to find out, because somebody's going to tell me right now, oh, you know, where they're not. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to special summon Christia. And if Herald was in the grave, I would target that. But the next card I'm going to target is like just good fodder. I already have a Benton in hand. I don't need that. So I'm just going to target that because that's good fodder. That's a normal summon. If we were out of arc lights and we needed to put another one back in extra deck, that would be an option too, just for more searches, but we're good. So we've now got three fairies in grave. We can do Saphira's in-phase effect. I would say just do the add from grave so I can get guaranteed fairy. Or you can do the draw 2 if you feel comfortable that you might, you know, draw a fairy. Look at that. You got a fairy, but you missed the pre-prep. So that's why I'd like to do the either add from grave or the draw 2 is like the last option. But I say rip one. Rip one from their hand. Because you've already got 3 negates. You've got double herald. They can't special summon. That's a nutty board right there. It's just really good. Yeah. I want to put more into this video. I really do. But I seriously have to go. Because like my phone is freaking blowing up right now. Like I really have to go. You guys, I'm super sorry that I have to cut this video short like this. But I think this also should be long enough for an episode. I can make it up to you guys on episode 3 if you guys felt like this wasn't good enough. But hopefully this content was, you know, comparable enough and it satisfied your desire for right now. I'm trying my best to balance and juggle life and trying to be a rapper and trying to be a Yu-Gi-Tuber and trying to be a Yu-Gi-Oh player and trying to be a poet and trying to be a daggone barber and trying to be a boyfriend and trying to be a father and a Christian, you know, so please bear with me. Like, thank you so much. God bless you guys. Make good choices. Don't hurt your brain cells. Stay tuned for future content. You guys have a wonderful day, all right? Peace out, yo.